comments from Coach Mullen. Then we'll open it up to questions.
All right. First I want to thank Brett and his staff at the St. Petersburg Bowl. This was an unbelievable experience. Having never been here before, and not in our normal rotation, not even something to look at, but the hospitality was fantastic. The bowl setup, I think for the players, everything we did was absolutely first class. Maybe as good a bowl as we've been to. So the stadium facilities, everything was first class and fantastic, and I thank everybody at the St. Petersburg Bowl for that. Great game, maybe not exactly how we drew it up. Give Miami a lot of credit, of trying to execute maybe their game plan, slowing the tempo way down, keeping us out of rhythm offensively, limiting the number of plays that we have throughout the course of the game, and at times. You can see it affect us. We had some missed passes, some, we dropped balls and, missed some opportunities and plays. Even the umpire got in on the action, knocked the ball down on fourth down for missed opportunities for us. And, but you know what? It's been an interesting year. We've battled throughout the year. If you look throughout the year, we've had some tough games. We lost a bunch of games on the final play of the game. I told the guys in the locker room afterwards, we're here because we didn't give up. We're here because we kept battling all the way, battled through the last game of the season to win our rivalry game. Because of the effort they do in the classroom gave us the opportunity to come here. We battled for 4 quarters right down to the final second of the game, and we found a way to go make that final play. Even though we missed a lot of opportunities today, we made the final play when it mattered to the game to go get that block and get a huge win for us moving into the offseason.
Questions? Nelson, could you take us through the blocked PAT first? What happened on that play, and then the blocked field goal? Was there anything similar? Take us
Well, we had noticed on film that the kicker kind of gets line dry. So all that was going through my head is just get your hands as quick as you can. Like Coach said, it's been a tough year for us. So all that was going through my mind is make a play, make something happen. That's what I did.
Did you block? Did you field the kick?
Yeah, I felt it.
Okay.
Prove the kick.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Huh? He's never given up that story either.
We're going to see that.
Nelson, you blocked some kicks throughout your career. Is that what you were looking to do on that play? Get your foot up and block it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. I've always been pretty good at timing up kicks. So, I was just thinking, get your hands up. I judged it right and blocked it.
Dan, kind of flipping before they drove, how much thought did you put into maybe kicking that field goal to Weston from 39 yards or call a timeout because Nick was out? What was that?
Yeah, well, there was a lot. I'm looking there. We're up 1. We'd move the ball, at times, and we're efficient. We're starting to make plays there in the fourth quarter. We're in Weston's range, but, I'm thinking they're going to get a possession, and they got some big receivers. They've won a couple of jump balls. So I thought, we get the first down here. I think we really could put the game away if we get a first down. And we had the look for the play that we wanted. Just didn't execute it as clean as we wanted to. But, whether Nick's in there, obviously you want Nick in there, but we didn't think of the timeout. Had the look. I know there's a lot of trust. The guys in the program trust Damian. He's worked his tail off. He's ready to go. He's always been ready to go the entire season. And, didn't work out. I guess I don't look as dumb as I could have looked, but it was one of those decisions. We thought, hey, let's go and try to make a play and win the game right here. And we had confidence in the play call and what we were doing with Damian.
Nick, what was the difference for you in the second half?
I think first half, there was just times we weren't putting everything together. We'd have 10 guys doing the right thing, one guy misses assignment, and one guy messes up, the entire play's dead. And it kind of took us a little while. We finally got our rhythm, and everyone finally just started doing just their job on the play, and we started rolling.
Coach, how much does this win help with recruiting, with National Signing Day being a little bit over a month away?
Well, I don't know that it helps recruiting all that much, but it's certainly going to put a smile on our face moving forward. We have 9 months, so we have to play again. Guys on either side of me right now got to figure out they're heading to the real world. And they'll realize that might even be bigger and call back and say, well, I wish I'd come to that 6 a.m. workout. Fitz, on the other hand, is going to look at them and say, you absolutely don't wish you could come to that 6 a.m. workout right now. But no, it leaves a good taste in your mouth. And you know what? We've lost a bunch of games in the final play of the game this year, and to come out and make the play to win, you can really build off of that. We got a lot of young guys on this team. We need to really get back to work and focus and get better as a team. Continue to grow as a program, but it's great doing it coming off of a win here in a bowl game.
Richie, as kind of a team captain, it seemed like the team came out a little bit slow. What did you see kind of that happened early on that it took a little while to get clicking?
I think guys were just kind of shaky, maybe being in the bowl, maybe playing on some turf that was kind of weird. I think we had a great week of practice. We've had a great bowl practice, great bowl prep. We were confident coming out. I think guys had a good attitude. I just think it took a second to get the momentum back. Maybe not playing in a month might have affected that a little bit.
Rich, I know the defense didn't make every play that it could have went to, but it seemed like I made a couple of huge stops, with the fumble down there, the interception. Talk about the play when you had to make plays. It seemed like the defense came up strong.
Yeah. Obviously, we could have played a little bit better at times, but when we needed to make a big play, we made it, and that's what counts. And we stuck together as a defensive unit, and we kept believing in the plan, and we turned out pretty good. So.
Nelson, what was kind of said in the huddle before the final kick?
Well, actually, Coach Mullen knew he was going to block the kick. Yeah, just said it. Like I said, we saw on film, since we found out we was playing them, the kicks were line drive. So everybody was pretty confident we was going to block it. So everybody was just telling everybody to block this kick.
Hey, Coach, what's going through your mind as they line up for the kick? You said you lost a lot of tight games. Your team fought their tails off to get back in, take the lead. Now it's basically that's it. It's coming down to
Well, I guess as a coach, honestly, I thought we were going to block the kick. We were due, and but two, we want to make sure I was just watching the clock, managing the situation because we wanted to make sure we had the opportunity at least to get a return and one more chance to win if we didn't win it on that play. Then we did, but we do it and coach and a lot of fun. It's a bowl game. I give Miami a lot of credit. They did a heck of a job. They got a really good young football team. But at that moment, you had confidence in the guys that we practiced it. We got one earlier in the game. We're due. Let's just go make the play and win this game.
Nelson, is there something you do differently once you notice that it's a line drive? Is there something you do differently? Get your hands up earlier than a guy that kicks, earlier or something like that?
Just get pushed early and get your hands up quick. That's about it.
Dan, is it ironic that the season began with a missed field goal and ends with a blocked field goal?
Yeah, how about that? I told the guys. So the Weston Graves made the game-winning field goal today, and we win on the final play of the game, which kind of opposite of what's happened most of the year, but maybe that's a good sign for our future. And we've like I said, I'm proud of these guys though, because if you look, it's one thing for us, and you're looking at the program and all that. These are young guys. These are young college kids. We had 20 guys that are graduates out there in the field today. These are a bunch of young guys that go out there and play hard, and for them to never give in, never doubt it, and continue to play like Rich said. We had a great week of practice. Our intensity at bowl prep was fantastic, but they never gave in. Continued. We preach want to be a team that plays with relentless effort. You turn us on, you're going to see a team that plays with effort all the way to the final snap of the game, and we were able to do that today.
Along those same lines, Dan, could you imagine a season that's been like this one? There's close calls, and you had a top 5 win, and you won the Egg Bowl, but also some other. It's kind of been all over the place.
I did notice the other day I had a lot more grays, I think, now than I did coming into the season, right? Like right in here and here. Not so much here or here, but more here, if you will. It's been interesting, you know what I mean? But one of the great things to me is when you look at the guys in the locker room, they believe in what you're doing. When you look at the guys in the program, and they believe in the program. Not just because it's bigger than a game, bigger than just one game. And they believe in the program. They continue to battle, continue to fight. So guys are graduating, doing things right. Great lessons for everybody. You continue to grind, you continue to work. In the end, it's going to go your way. Not always going to be. You don't always get what you want. But if you continue to grind and continue to work, you're going to have success in life. And there's so many life lessons that can be learned from this season. And our ultimate goal as coaches is, I know the pressure is to win games. But more importantly than that, is to help these guys learn life lessons that they're going to be successful for not just their 4 or 5 years while they're on campus with us, but for the 40 or 50 years after they leave us.
Coach, you said you didn't play particularly well. Does the end result sort of justify the previous 60 minutes, or do you need to find out kind of went wrong and what you can do better next time?
Well, we don't get to practice for a while, so I don't get to really go fix it tomorrow. I'll grade the film, but the end result, like I said, just leaves a great smile on your face. You know, a lot of frustrating things happen during the course of the game for us, but like I said, you know, I mean, you're proud. I mean, you're happy. I mean, to finish the way with you know, winning the Egg Bowl, coming in here, winning the St. Petersburg Bowl, send these seniors out that way for what they've been able to do. It is very, very satisfying. I'm thrilled. I'm happy, and you know, we'll look, because that's it. We don't fix anything with this team. Next time we have a team meeting on January the 6th, that's the birth of the 2017 team. There's new guys in the room, new faces. Guys are a year older, new guys coming in. There's guys that are on the team that aren't going to be there anymore. So it's just great that we could finish this team out and send them out on a win like that.
Coach, how does Nick stand up in the pantheon of great quarterbacks that you've had?
We're going to find out over the next 9 months. You know, this is a big time for him. You know, I think last year coming in, he's developing and learning what it's going to be a starter. When you come out and you've started, you've played, you know things that you have to work on, things that you have to improve on. This is the year where you can see great strides being made in decision-making, processing of information, understanding reading defenses, accuracy in passing, making more unspectacular plays, just game management, every aspect of the game, leadership, going to be huge for him because, you know, he comes back, we go to the January 16 meeting, we're going to look, and he's the quarterback. And now, I know there's some guys that are going to try to challenge him for that, like any competitor, but I think the guys on the team are going to look and say that's our quarterback, and how he's going to lead this program into the offseason is critical for his development and for the future of the program.